Rhaenyra Targaryen bastard children are Targaryens. They are Targaryens. So the other day, I came across this phenomenal, crazy edit made by somebody on TikTok for Targaryens. It was just a Targaryen edit, right? That this person made, put together. It was chef kiss. It was crazy good. So I liked it and I went through the comments. Reading the comments, I saw somebody pointing out that it was hypocritical for the person to include Jace in the video but not Jon Snow. So the person is Jon Snow's a fan, right? Because Jon Snow did not make the edit. And okay, I understand your point. I kept reading the comments, so I tapped on the comments under that comment to see what was going on. And then I saw a comment that said that Jon Snow is not a Targaryen because he wasn't raised Targaryen, so he cannot make the cut. Basically, that's the person's argument. Okay, then the initial commenter replied to that comment and said, by your logic, that means Joffrey Baratheon is a Baratheon because he was raised as a Baratheon. Please, Joffrey Baratheon is not a Baratheon, not because of how he was raised, not because of anything, because he came out of two Lannisters. He is a Lannister bastard. He is not a Baratheon, okay? He came out of Cersei Lannister. He came out of Jaime Lannister. He is a Lannister. The reason why Jace is a Targaryen is because he came out of Rhaenyra Targaryen. Okay, he might be a bastard, but it does not make him any less Targaryen. His legitimacy does not invalidate his lineage. His legitimacy does not invalidate his blood. He is a Targaryen by blood. He might not be a true-born, but he is a Targaryen. Jace is not less a Targaryen than his uncles Aemon and Aegon. The same way Aemon and Aegon are half Targaryen, half Hightower. That's the same way Jace and his brothers are half Targaryen, half strong. The only prominent thing that distinguished Jace from his uncles is that Jace and his brothers are illegitimate. And I understand that this was a time during which being illegitimate disqualifies you from a lot of things, but please, let's keep it real. The fact that Jace came out of a Targaryen heir, I don't know what else we are talking about here. I don't know what else we are talking about here. If the argument was about Lucerys' claim to being Lord of the Ties, then that's a different argument altogether. But saying that they are not Targaryen because they are bastards, I can never agree with that. Being illegitimate does not disqualify them from their blood. This is their blood. This is their lineage. It is the same thing. If they were true born, it does not make them more Targaryen. The only thing that makes them Targaryen is their mother is Targaryen, and their mother is Targaryen. Irrespective of who their father is, they will always be Targaryens. Right? The only argument we can have now is that they are not Valerians. Period. But Jaehaerys, before he was born, he was never to be a Valerian. He was always going to be Jaehaerys Targaryen, right? That was the agreement they had from the beginning, from the inception of the marriage. So let's stop. Let's calm down. If Cersei was a Baratheon, then Joffrey would have been a Baratheon. But Cersei is a fucking Targaryen. That makes her bastard son a fucking Lannister.